Welcome back, everybody. John Harris here, managing partner with Fortune Management down here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Patterson Dental Branch for session 2, Communication Relationship Mastery, and I have the pleasure of having one of my favorite doctors, a good friend of mine, phenomenal client, multi-location owner, incredible dentist, and just all-around incredible guy, football coach, man of many talents, Dr. Kevin Lacour with Lacour Family Dentistry and Walton Family Dentistry.
That's correct.
Walton Family Dentistry in Monroe, Georgia. New location he recently acquired. Kevin, how are you, man?
Wonderful. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You enjoying session 2?
I am. And especially our older team is really enjoying it. And the new team that we just brought on in July, they're walking around with their heads spinning. They just don't know what to think about this stuff. So I just caught Tanya in the hallway, and she said, "This is amazing. I can't wait to take this back to my husband and talk to her about it." So
good,
cool stuff.
Good. Learn anything worth sharing?
Well, we're building on what you've already taught us,
right.
And certainly thank you for that, because it's changed the way we approach things in our office, the way we approach things with our patients, the way I approach my children, my wife, everybody. It's changed everything for me.
Yeah. Would you say that you've learned just as much that enhances your own personal quality of life as you have enhances the growth of your business?
Well, I think they really go hand in hand. The better your relationships are with people on the street, and how you develop those relationships and what you put into them will just easily transfer over to how you treat your patients in the chair. And the genuineness and the caringness of it all will automatically bring in higher production, higher collections, bonuses, team satisfaction, patient satisfaction. So
yeah. Now you're also in our Platinum Circle,
okay.
Which is an organization that is set aside specifically for a select percentage of our clients across the country to get folks around like-minded individuals, progressive and forward-thinking dentists, kind of an entrepreneurial think tank. What advice would you give to? I've got multiple clients in Platinum Circle, and I've got multiple clients I have invited into Platinum that have not yet have been to an event. What advice would you give them?
And that was a game changer for me, because honestly, I've been in Fortune 3 years with you now. Prior to that, I really wasn't caring for dentistry so much. The profession I felt like it beat me up because I let it beat me up, and that was my own fault. But I didn't know any better, and you brought that to light for me. And having gone to the Platinum Circle really energized me and showed me more light out there. And the folks that are in Platinum Circle, many of them are already multi-location dentist owners, so they were role models for me, and they looked just like me, so there was no reason that I couldn't do it. And having attended 3 or 4 of those events, having the people around me, having you on my side, and just knowing that it could be done right here in Atlanta or right here in Lilburn, Georgia, where I live, made it possible for me. It gave me the resources and the tools and the confidence to go out and purchase another practice, which we did July 1st of 2019 this year. So this is my 2nd location, and I'm already looking for a 3rd and even a 4th. That was part of my goal setting. I wrote down.
Oh, good,
in our last session. So
I forgot you are in the middle of the goal setting workshop right now. Good.
So yeah, I mean, the teams, both teams are amazing. The young team is, they're still trying to catch on, but there's a lot of stuff here, of course. But it's all quality stuff, and I think they see that right out the gate. This is their first session, so we missed the first one.
Right.
So we brought them to session 2, which they're, like you say, they're drinking out of a fire hose right now, but they're loving it. And I can't wait to get back next week just to start working with them again and help enrich their lives. Like I told them, my gift to them, I hope, is that I pass on qualities and techniques and things that they can take home and use at home to enrich their relationship with their husbands, wives, children, friends, because it certainly has done that for me.
Good. That is probably our biggest aspiration, and I'm sure it's the same thing with you and your patients. But with us and our clients and our teams, I'd say our biggest aspiration is it's great to have a positive impact on the practice. Seeing a practice grow 10, 15, 20, 30%, that's great. But the best feedback that I've ever gotten, or that I get from my clients, both doctors and team members, is that we in some way have had a positive impact on their relationship with their spouse, or their relationship with their children, or somehow we've helped to enhance the quality of their life. And that's really, for us, that is really what makes this role and this job so fulfilling and so rewarding.
I always felt like I wanted to give back to somebody, a young dentist, and I'm having that opportunity. I have a young associate now, and the other thing is I always wanted to give our team members, or have them make, I didn't want to give them anything. I wanted to have them find a way so they can make more money for themselves. Mm-hmm. And this bonus program has absolutely done that. And it's kind of cute because we started at $150. That's what they wanted a month. They thought that would change their world. And it took us a little while to get there, but certainly we got to 150, and then they wanted 300. That was going to change their world. Mm-hmm. And now we're at 1,200. We hadn't quite got to 1,200 yet, but we're hitting 750, 800. Yeah. We've done that pretty routinely. So
that's a car payment, man. That's a mortgage payment.
I mean, it has changed these people's lives. Yeah. I mean, it really has. I have a couple of young single moms, and they're walking home with $500, $600, $700 in their pocket that they didn't have. They worked the same amount of hours,
right?
That for their paycheck, and now they have their playcheck. So, so it makes me feel good, and I didn't have to give them anything. They earned it, and they own that practice now, and they really taken off. So I'm excited because it's given me a rebirth. It's given me more money. It's given me more time off. It's given our team more money, and I didn't have to do a whole lot to get there.
Yeah. So if I've got a doctor or a team who is interested or considering joining Fortune, coming into the Fortune fold, coming into the Fortune family, or if I've got a doctor who's interested or considering Platinum Circle, what advice would you, based on your experience with Fortune, the impact Fortune's made on your practice and your personal life, what advice would you give them?
First thing, I mean, I've been around a long time. I've been practicing 23 years, and there's a consultant for everything and everybody all over the place. And I've heard nothing but horror stories from friends and colleagues that have used these other folks. And I'm sure there are good ones out there, there's no doubt. But I've been tickled pink with the platform that Fortune's provided, and certainly the outcome that Fortune has given us, the accountability, the way for our team to manage themselves inside of our office and take charge of it and just move the whole office forward. And funny enough, just tell me where I need to go, and it is so much nicer for everybody. They're in charge, and I do the work that I need to do and empower them. And I'm learning to be a leader, which I never was. Mm-hmm. And that's a fun role to be in, which is why I took on the second location. Right. So I mean, if you're going to do it, if you need help with your practice, with increasing your revenues, increasing your profitability, increasing your system productivity, I mean, Fortune is absolutely the right consultant firm for you. There's no doubt. The second thing about Platinum Circle, it is an amazing group, and if you, as a Fortune client, if your coach invites you to go, you're making a huge mistake not attending that. It is a great group of people. We have a lot of fun, travel all over the world, literally. I've missed one or two, and I've regretted it, only because of logistics, but it's my intent not to miss any of them. They're fabulous. I always walk away feeling bigger and better than when I got there, absolutely. And that's the way I feel about every one of these sessions. But Platinum Circle is a level way up there, and a great group of people. And if you've been invited and you don't go, you're making a huge mistake.
I like it. Kevin, I want to thank you so much for putting your trust in me. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you. You've become a really good friend to me. I stay at your house when I'm in town. We do consults in your home. I love you as a person. I think you're an incredible man, and I'm grateful and honored to be your coach.
Thank you. thank you for taking care of me.
Yes, sir.
All right.
My pleasure.